My mic stopped working. I have to use my phone. Apologies. I want to get this video out. This video isn't about LeBron. He's just here. This video is about NBA team brandings and which teams low-key should probably get one. Because like some teams, they're kind of bad. Like look bad. They be playing bad. When you think of team branding, you think of their logo, obviously, and their uniforms, right? Example with the Lakers right here. And LeBron is no longer there, but we don't have to talk about that. Like the word mark, you see that? This is meant to be yellow. My TV's got burning. But you see that, right? You see that font, you know it's the Lakers off rip. You're like, bang, Los Angeles Lakers. There's other teams that you see that as well, right? And it's just something that is super important. You've had two teams rebrand recently. You had the T-Wolves rebrand and you had the Rockets.
Editing ribs here. I kind of forgot to mention the fact that the Orlando Magic did a rebrand recently, and that was phenomenal. They did go to the circle logo. I don't like the circle logo thing. I think each logo should be like more unique and stuff. But I think they did the best out of anyone. And their pinstripes, all three of their jerseys, like are so tough. Genuinely, like I love pinstripes so much. Oh my goodness. But like beautiful looking rebrand. Yum.
Rockets were a team to rebrand that didn't do a circle logo. Shaped logo around their Houston little R thing. I think that's heat. I like the dunking astronaut, whatever he's called. I think that's also kind of heat. I think they both did a great job of bringing color back in. The T-Wolves jerseys, they pop more. That court pops more. The Rockets, they bring, I think they're calling it's like ketchup and mustard. That mustard that's back, that looks good, right? And NBA fans like these. And at least I do. And I've talked to other people who do. And it's like, when you bring color back, jerseys are more fun. They're more likely to be worn. They're more likely to resonate with fans and stuff. You got to make sure you do that well. And some teams have done a horrible job. Think back to when Utah brought out those highlighter jerseys. They looked like summer league jerseys. They had no identity. Ugly. Horrible. Disgusting. Like genuine. Like horrible jerseys. Oh, they were so bad. They were horrible. And I think that teams need to not do that and take it, like, look at what Utah did after that. They brought back these purple jerseys, which are going to be associated with Darren Peterson now, who in my opinion is the best player from this draft. I think he's going to be a stud. And I'm very excited to see them hooping these jerseys. And Peterson, I'm tempted to get one of those jerseys because they look nice and they're not those awful highlighter summer jerseys. Those were ugly. Another thing is, I hear fans complaining about city jerseys. I think city jerseys can be done well. I like the idea of having a yearly jersey so you can remember your team in a specific jersey one year. You get that in like soccer a lot as well. I like that. I think it can be done a lot better than it has in the past years. Like you just see like the recolors, the Lakers, they wore their same one as the year before. That's a side issue though. I do like that. But what teams could go with a rebrand? I mean, I got a couple of honourable mentions I want to bring in first off, because I think rebranding has to come at the right time as well. Like you're not going to do in the middle of a dynasty, be like, lol, we're changing jerseys. That doesn't make any sense.
Editing ribs again. My posture's so bad in this video. Please ignore it. Please ignore my posture. Please.
For this video, I am using NBA Jersey World. First honourable mention I want to bring up is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm in a LeBron Cavs jersey at the moment. But if you look at their current jersey lineup, they're just boring. Like, I understand what they're trying to do with this, with the old word, like the old logo and stuff in there. It's just, in my opinion, they're too plain. So they could do with one. I know they came, like, recently and did one. Put the sword back in the logo as well. That's my first one, though. Second honourable mention, the Pacers. In my opinion, logo should just be the P. Like, I like the P. Even that one I probably like a bit more because the colour's a bit brighter. But, like, if you bring back that logo, and in my opinion, like, I just don't like that circle word mark. I'm just not a big fan of that. And in my opinion, like, you look at their highest rated jersey on here, right? I love the pinstripes. Look at these pinstripes that I think makes it look dookie with the burn-in. But I think you bring these back in some way. I love a pinstripe. Third one, the Grizzlies. I just think like they could do something to make them pop a bit more. I'd like yellow writing on like this jersey or something. I don't know. It's not that deep though. That's why. And it's a good time to do it with no more Ja Morant there. You're kind of going into the Camboose era. Another honourable mention, your Denver Nuggets. I just don't. I want to go back to the light blue. Go back to that light blue. Like the mellow ones, so nice. And I hate the Mile High City thing. 5280 on the jersey. I think looks horrible. Like butt ugly, bro. That's horrible. Like, I don't think these are too bad. I'm not a big fan of the wishbone neckline. But yeah, like, these could do with a rebrand. But you're probably not going to do it while Jokic is still there. So that's kind of why they're an honourable mention. Raptors are another honourable mention. I don't hate these. I don't think they're that bad. I don't really, like, I think that just looks a bit weird without, like, the north pointing thing. I just think bring back the Raptor. Bring back the perps.
The perps?
No, make those kids in Minnesota happy. I want those perps. I like the purple jerseys. Like that, so clean. Baby Raptor's so nice. Even like that black one, like the Dunkman Raptor. Bring it back. Bring it back. Last honourable mention, the Lakers.
Liqueurs.
I love the Lakers so much. They're obviously my favorite franchise. I just think that like this looks so green. I like this statement. I like that statement. I like the association as well. Just bring back the gold. This is gold. It doesn't show on the TV, but it's too yellow. Like when LeBron was first there, that first year was like a banana yellow, which they kind of fixed. But Nike just can't seem to get gold right. Bring the gold back. Leave the other jerseys the same. Lakers are iconic. That's all I think you should do. On to our main jerseys that are butt ugly and need to be fixed. Brooklyn Nets. Now, the Brooklyn Nets have been this boring colour for so long. When I see this jersey, I think of like KG and Paul Pierce. And that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing when I'm thinking about them from this era. Let me find that anniversary logo for you guys. You look on here, right? That is so clean. That's so, like, it's better. It's better, right? Like, you look through their past jerseys, they've never had, like, I don't really like the shape of that one. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Brooklyn Nets design ever, really. That is so much better. Even that is cooler. Like, just do that. That's not that hard to do, bro. So you see, bro, like, keep it like this. Love it. Like, all the comments, like, hyping this up, too. Holy, these are... But back to their jerseys, like, I just think these are just kind of boring. Like, that's all. In my opinion, like the classics that they wore, when I think of the Kevin Durant Nets, right, I think of this City edition here, like that dark blue one or that one there, and I think that's so clean, and I especially like that one there. That word, like the font, so much nicer. I don't understand why they just haven't done that. Like that looks so much nicer. I don't know. I think they still haven't got that like franchise player to build around. They're not building around Michael Porter Jr. So it's like, what can you do? Like, it's not really timing perfect. But these are just so boring, man. Even that statement, I hate. This city's, I don't mind. Like, I don't hate the earned one there. I don't hate the Bed-Stuy ones. I think of D-Lo when I see this one, and that's cool. But like, that's dookie, holy. Like, these are just so bad. Like, in my opinion, they will never do this. But low-key, give me the Swamp Dragons. I think that's so cool. I think that is heat. Like. That's sick. Give me the Swamp Dragons. At least give me a statement, one city edition of a Swamp Dragons jersey. I'd kill for that. The font is dope. That is so cool. Give me the Swamp Dragons, baby. Bring them in. Bring them in. The Game of Zones like plotline, but I think the mascot was real.
You don't know, Game of Zones is like an NBA parody of Game of Thrones, and I watched like when it was coming out. I'm pretty sure the Swamp Dragon was in the 7th season, the final season. So yeah, like. Incredible animated show. Thank you, House of Highlights.
Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, I just think they're boring and like you don't think of anything good in these jerseys. You either think of Kevin Durant's toe on the line, or you think of Paul Pierce and KG, and you don't really want to think of that era of them, you know. So, rebrand to the Dallas Mavericks. First off, Mavericks logo, I don't like. Look at their logo history though, right? I don't think there's a good logo in there. I don't hate the word for like the font on this one here, but just across the board, they're just bad, bro. Like, as in, I'm not a huge fan of that horse logo. I don't know why. It's just like, I just don't like it. I don't like the font that much. Like, this is the perfect time for a rebrand, right? You've killed Luka, you've moved him on, you have a new era behind Coop. Right, you've gotten Coop, you're going on, you're building, you got a new coach now, you're going to build a new identity, and that's the perfect time to rebrand. What should they rebrand to? Bring back the green. I genuinely think you should bring back the green. Like, these main two jerseys as well have been in circulation since like the 10-11 season, like, or something similar. Like, you see, like, that's just boring as. The only current jersey I like of theirs, like, the statement I don't hate. Like, I think of Kyrie when I see that statement, and I like Kyrie Irving. Like, I don't hate this. The green. Bring back the green. I think this is, like, the nicest jersey they've ever done. Genuinely. Like, seeing Cooper flag hooping this a couple times as well made me be like, make that permanent. Like, make that permanent. The font on that is nice. Like, genuinely, this should be what they wear. Like, I like the font from, like, the 80s as well. Like, I like the Mavericks font. I think Dallas is spaced a bit weird. But I like that font. I'm not like a font enthusiast. I don't know what this is called. But yeah, big fan of this font here. I think you bring that back as well. But yeah, I think it's just time. Like, obviously, when you, eventually when you think of these jerseys, oh my goodness, those trash bags were horrible. Like, They tried to have the green here. I just don't like the execution. I hate the side paneling. I hate these little, I don't know what these are called as well. Just not a big fan, you know, at the end of the day. Oh, I did not mean to click on. Team 3 is the Pistons. I mean, they've been running the exact same jersey, essentially. Like, they've changed the stripes. But the exact same main two since they killed the horse back in, like, when was it, 01? They've just been rocking the same thing, basically. Like, you look at that. Oh, anyway, we'll get to this one later. I prefer this colorway personally, and I'm not sure if that's a hot take. That might be a hot take. I prefer the blue and the red. I think that looks really nice. I just think it looks lifeless. Like, obviously this font, and when I see this font, I do think of Detroit. That's just because I do like Detroit, and I'm a little nerd, little NBA nerd. So I don't really like those grays. I also hate their current statement. Oh, I hate that so much. I don't like why the number, if it's going to be a smaller number, it should be on that side, not this side. I hate that so much. I think that's ugly as. I like their city this year. You brought back those older, like the late 90s, early 2000s color. I like that. But I still think this should be a main colorway, right? I don't think you should argue with that. But it's like, how do you make that interesting, right? I don't think you can bring the horse back full time on their jersey. Like, I don't think you do a Bucks jersey full time with the horse, like the buck on there. But it's like, what do you do? When I look at the 70s font, I think this is so sick. I genuinely think that's awesome. Like a Cade jersey and that, instant cop for me. Like, that is so cool. And I don't know what it has to do with a piston. I don't think it has anything to do with a piston. Genuinely, like it's so cool. The Detroit font's so much more boring. But dude, like, this is so heat. That is actually, like, phenomenal. Like, I'm kind of glazing it, but that is so nice. Like, like, I like the horse, and I especially like these, like, and then the teal ones, which you can't, like, yeah. Anyway, like, I really like that, and I like that word mark too. I just don't know how that looks full time. I think you can bring that through as a statement in some way, but yeah, just bring that back. The logo's kind of dookie as well, to be fair. Like, that's just so boring. Like, that's a better version of that. That's like, that's cool, right? And then having that there was also very cool. I like that. I'm not sure about, like, the guy made out of pistons. Bring him back, like the astronaut dunk man. He's also just hitting a normal layup. Justice for Tin Man. Bring him back. Bring him back in the big 2-6. We want him back. Everyone's screaming to bring him back. That's a really interesting part. Bring back the Tin Man, the Piston Man. Bring back the Piston Man. Back to a serious note though. Like, I think they just do for one. I think Cade is the perfect player. I'm a big Cade fan. I think Cade's the perfect player to build around. But yeah, I just think it's time. Like, I do really like the horse, and I hate being like, don't bring the horse back. But I just, like, I do really like it. I think it's clean. I just would much rather, like, that cool font be brought back and keep it that new color scheme. Bring it back as a statement, like I said. As a third one, I think would be dope as. But yeah, blacked out horse jersey, kind of fire. Next, the Pistons. These jerseys. How do I say this in the nicest way possible? It doesn't pop. This is so bad. Like, these two jerseys have been, like, oh, colors, bad. Design, bad. What do you do? Like, these as well? Oh, my days. These are the ones I do associate more with Anthony Davis, to be fair. But, like, oh, those, like, it just gets worse. And then you go back to when they're like the Hornets and stuff, you know. But, like, we'll get to those in a second. Those are just horrible, man. Like, there's not a, like, I can't, like, going back, if you look at their base jerseys, there's not a single one that I'm like, you know what, I don't hate the red one. That's probably them out of their main, like, 3 rotation they have that I don't hate. Crescent City just, like, that's too high. Anyway, I'm not gonna, like, man, I have so much passion for the Pelicans franchise for some weird reason. Maybe that's because I believe Zion has, like, a year where, like, an all NBA year in it. It's just so bad, man. I do have a soft spot. I might cop some flack for this. I think this is awesome. I want one of these of Zion. Like, I think that is so tough. And you're gonna hate on me for that, but, like, that is a dope looking jersey. That is fire. My stamp of approval. But I don't think it's the Pelicans' best jersey. If we're looking at their best jersey ever, this is their best jersey ever, in my opinion. I love, like, this was obviously when they were the New Orleans Hornets, but the Mardi Gras, so tough. I think those are sick. And it is intriguing to me that the back, if I can get a photo of the back, if that loads in, like, it's a different color. Like, those are so tough. I think that's your colorway you go for. I think you make this your permanent colorway. Like, I genuinely think that's what you do. You make it pop. The font they currently, like, that font I do think is nicer, but you can make the font work. Like, which one do I have? Like, the font, I think on this one here, I do like this font though, and I don't know what, like, I think it works on this one. I don't hate it. I think it can work. I'm not huge on it on the numbers, but I just think the color scheme is ugly, and I think it needs to be changed. It's like, when do you rebrand though? Because it's probably when they give up on Zion, and they trade him away, and they kind of refresh, and you restart. Like, you need a player to build around though, and as much as like get Derek Queen and Fears, I don't think they're like superstars that you're going to be able to build around. But yeah, I also really like their like alternate from this era. Like, I do like that there. I think that's clean. The Oklahoma City ones, those are really cool, like the Valentine's Day. I think that's really nice. Obviously, this is like to honor when the hurricane went through New Orleans. I think, I forgot what year it was, but Oklahoma City hosted them and like ran them there, and I think that that's really cool. Obviously, you can't really bring that back in a big capacity because you got the Thunder, but I think that's clean. Anyway, I just hate, I hate this so much. I hate the color scheme. I wouldn't hate changing your name from the Pelicans. Like, become something new. Do something new. I don't know, like, what you could become. I don't know the city of New Orleans well enough. Like, maybe there is a bunch of Pelicans there.
For a quick Google search, one will find that there's no official pelican documentation. They should get onto that in New Orleans, because how are we meant to know? Apparently you can see them at a lake and a zoo and at the city park. There's like going to the city park. But yeah, every time I search up pelicans in New Orleans, it's like Zion, Dre Murphy the third. Like, no, I want to know how many actual pelicans are there. I guess I'm never know.
But like, I don't know. I think you could just rebrand completely and no one would really care that much. Like, I just think it's time. Our second last team that is in need of a rebrand, I think, is the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's obviously not the time to do it because you're in the middle of like your championship window. Shay just buzzed his hair. You know, that's enough of a rebrand for y'all.
He said, I love you.
But like, look, if you look at their logo, right? They're obviously never going to go back to the Sonics because I think we're going to get the Sonics as a new franchise anyway, and they'll probably take the history back. But like, I hate this logo so much. I think that logo sucks. Like, look how bad this is. Look how high quality. Look how bad that is. That is just arguably a shocking logo. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why they haven't changed it when, like, KD and Russ, like, when KD left and you traded away Russ. I don't know why you didn't change it then. Like, you missed your window. But aside from the ugly, like, logo, like, the jerseys aren't much better either. Like, I don't like this. You've had these main two jerseys as long as you've been the Thunder, right? And then you've had this statement since, like, 19, isn't it? And this is just a recolor of the previous one. Like, yeah, see? Like, it's just a recolor. And it's basically just that earned jersey. Like, I'm not a huge fan of it. If I'm picking any Thunder jersey ever, I think that's low-key kind of heat. I like that. Obviously, you're not going to do a white-out jersey, like, in your permanent rotation. That's tough. But you go through their history, right? I don't think there's anything that really stands out where you're like, that's tough. I think it's James Harden in this one. But like that white one there, I just think of Russ. There just isn't... I don't hate this alternate. I think it could be executed way better. Like, I think there's a... Like that City one. I think there's a world where you can do something similar to that, but I don't. It's time for a new logo. It's time for a refresh. I don't think you can have to get rid of the color scheme. I think the color scheme can work. It's just... For a team that has a player like Shea that is so fashion-centric and fashion-forward, and a team that like likes to operate in that kind of sphere of being like this, like a social media team, and I think the jerseys don't match that, and I think your jerseys really should like match your era, and I just don't like it. I don't like the font. Nothing sticks out to me. I do kind of like their loves as the loves as their sponsor. I think that's kind of cute, but yeah. Anyway, like font switch up, new logo. This logo sucks. I think Jared McCain deserves better jerseys. Jared McCain shouldn't be matching his nails with these jerseys. Give him better jerseys. My boy deserves better. Rebrand around him. Do it. The last team, in my opinion, that needs is the Washington Wizards. Holy stutter. Like, man, this is the perfect time to do it. You've got Barnes today. You've signed Trae Young on. You've got a core that I think is a playing team this year and will be better each year onwards, right? This is the time to do it. I think this is trying to be the flag of what... Like, I understand you're trying to be the flag there, but I don't know. But this is the perfect time. Let's quickly go to their logo. I don't like this current logo as well. They have... Anyway, like, obviously you had the bullets. I like this wizard guy. I prefer this color scheme, in all honesty. I think this looks nicer. I love the wizard. Bring the wizard back. That's heat. That's fire, you know? I don't hate this colour scheme too. Let's get back to the jerseys real quick. This bar's executed so poorly with it going through the numbers and stuff. I don't think this bar is like ever really executed. You've had the same template for these two since what? Like, yeah. And I don't like how dark the colours are, because if you look at my favourite Wizards jersey probably of all time is, I really like this. I think this is the bars executed well. And while, like, I really like that, and then the Gilbert Arenas era ones I think are tough. I'll get to those in a second. This should be their permanent colour scheme. Like, obviously, I don't really think of anyone in that jersey that much. Like, I think that is very clean. I don't like the navy and then the red. I think they should change up the colours. I understand they're going more of, like, the flag, I think, but, like, the design I like the most, these Wizards ones. I don't like the single bar down the side. I think you use this word mark, though. Like, I think you use, like, that wizard with, like, the little moon. I think that's sick. I think that's dope. I just think you recolor it to your modern day colors and that would look fire. Like, genuinely, I think it would. So I think you can do that, or you just do something new, like something along those lines. Just get rid of those bars. I understand that you are trying to pay homage to, like, all the way back here, like these Bullets jerseys. Even that, I think, doesn't look super good, and that looks horrible. Like, it's like you're paying homage, but at what cost? Like, genuinely. I have a soft spot for these. I know I say I hate the Lions and I pick up Hawaiian jerseys that I do like. I like these. I almost got a Bilal Koulibaly one.
What?
Like, I think those are nice. Like, genuinely. And I know I've copped some flack from friends for saying these are nice, but I think that is. So I think there's a way you can go back to that 2000s colour scheme, but in my opinion, you stick with that bright blue and you make it the bright blue and the bright red. I think that's it. I like cherry blossoms. I think they're rocking cherry blossoms this year again. Yeah. Like, I think that's tough. Like, dude. I like these. I think these are clean. I might cop a SAR one. Like, genuinely, I think that's tough. And I like, if you can make the cherry blossom statement all the time, like, I think that's a good idea. But yeah, I think Washington are just in perfect timing. Like, even though they drafted the wrong player, perfect timing. I think this is when you do it if you're them. Anyway, that's kind of like just all I wanted to really say. I have no idea how much this is going to make sense or how good this video is. I just haven't put out a YouTube video in a while and I wanted to do it, you know. But yeah, teams need to be distinct on and off the court. I think it's cooler when it stands out. I think it's cooler when the jerseys pop. There's a balance between keeping iconic jerseys, but also being modern and staying with the times. You know, like actually like making your eras distinct enough. And I think like the Lakers will never change this font, and I don't think they ever should.
That's my train of thought there. I'm meant to be like, the Lakers shouldn't change like their name or anything like that, but you can tell each era like distinctly from apart. You can tell when there's the Magic ones, you can tell the Kobe ones, like, and the Lakers do a really good job of that. That's what I was trying to say. Bring back the gold, please.
More teams should also have pinstripes. I love pinstripes. Pacers should bring back the pinstripes. My favorite Bulls jersey of all time is the black pinstripe jersey. Like, and more teams should have pinstripes. That's a side note. But yeah, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. The album of the video was Channel Orange by Frank. Alright, Channel Orange by Frank. But yeah, sorry about the mic quality again. I appreciate you guys watching.